It's Chef Liana and I welcome you to chocolate frosting class. Alright, this chocolate frosting is nice, good. I use it to frost. Now, this chocolate frosting does not require any chocolate. You don't have to melt chocolate, you don't have to make ganache and add to it, and it tastes so great. So I'll leave the recipe on the screen for you or in the description section, depending on the platform you're watching from. But let me show you. This is white margarine. I could use white margarine, and at times I do half and half, like half of unsalted butter and half of margarine. But today I'm using just margarine. And this is icing sugar, cocoa powder, water, milk, flavor, and that's all I'm going to need. Okay, come with me, let's mix. Butter. When I say butter now, the margarine, all of it into my mixing machine, and I'm going to mix this for 60 seconds on high. So at 60 seconds, you see how fluffy that looks. Alright, that's 60 seconds. Now I'm going to scrape from the bottom. The secret of making a good frosting is to make sure all the ingredients you're using are at room temperature. I can't overemphasize that. But if it is unsalted butter, it's cold, it's at room temperature but not melty. It's cold, not melted, but it's not frozen. That's how I'll put it. Alright, so yes, this one is on low now so that I can start adding every dry. I start with my cocoa powder. Just add that there. Then my sugar start going in a little at a time. And I'm just going to add all of this sugar a little at a time. I'm putting in my flavor and all my water. I still have milk. So as we progress, I will add the milk. To free it a little bit, you can increase, just allow it to cream a little before you continue to add. Allow it to come up a little. When it's time to add again, I go back to low. It takes me 2 minutes to add all the icing sugar. And when I discover it's getting too thick, I introduce a little bit of the liquid. In this instance, milk. So yeah. And the rest of the milk. You can substitute this milk for whipped cream. Yeah, I've increased the speed. I want it to cream and be light. From the point I increase the speed, I cream for 1 minute. That's another 60 seconds. Alright, we are introducing a pinch of salt. Like, it cuts through the sweetness. I just have that tradition of introducing, then more milk. I introduce my milk gradually, because some icing sugars are firm while some are not. Alright, before I do my last 1 minute creaming, total mixing time is about 5 minutes. 1 minute before you add sugar, 2 minutes to add the sugar, cream 1 minute after, then you get to this point. At this point, it will be 4 minutes already. So what I will do now is to heat this on high for 1 minute. Then I'll get you to taste it, and you tell me what you feel. You can make it lighter. Darker by adding browning. I'll show you. Now it's 30 seconds, and you see how fluffy and light it is. Now if you're frosting, it will be giving you bubbles. You understand? If you're filling with it now, is great, but if you're frosting, it will be giving you bubbles. So what we're going to do is use our beater. You know, we use our beater to remove the bubble from it for another 30 seconds. Let me remove this. Before I do the 30 seconds, let me just put 1 tablespoon of browning in case you want it richer, you want it darker in color. Alright, so I'll fix this. And there it goes. I'll roll that for 30 seconds. Yeah. And that is all. I'll see you when I'm frosting with it.